Hi everyone, it's Vanka. It's been a while and I am very excited to have a junk journal to share with you today. It's been a long time since I last made one and I had so much fun making this. This is for a swap with Dolores and she is Glitter Mama here on YouTube. I will link her channel below and I highly recommend you jumping over and check her videos out because her journals are amazing and her videos too, because you learn so much from her. It's almost like having a free lesson. She has so much interesting facts to share along with her journals. And this image on the front cover here is from a digital kit from Karen's Vintage Graphics, and the kit I have used is called Original Vintage Journal. It's really beautiful. I love the images and I have used some add-ons to that kit as well. Link to her shop will be below, of course. And what else? It's made with these book rings, and I love using these rings because I like the look of it and it's practical. You can change things inside around as you wish, or take things out, put things in. And I was inspired to make this by Angie Bunner. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she has inspired so many of us that makes journals, and I will link some videos below showing her work, because she has sent quite a few journals to different people here on YouTube that show her beautiful work. So check out the links below this video, and this will probably be a long one, so I will try to speed through as quick as I can. But if you have any questions, please ask. It measures 8.5 by 6.5, and as you see, it has quite a big mouth here. But there are different elements that Dolores can take out, and here are the rings, and inside here you can see I have a few charms hanging out. On the back, another gorgeous image from Karen's kit, gold wrapping paper behind some metal embellishments, and I'm not sure if the camera lighting picks this up, but I have used perfect pearls on her letter and her coat, and used this Liquitex to protect the covers. This is a really pretty trim I just ordered. So pretty. This is from an earring, and this is a charm, and I glued a little golden coin from Poland inside. It fit perfect, and Dolores, she loves gold and glitter. The closure is this chain. I will take this off, so show you these from Tim Holtz, and you will see I have added a lot of elephants inside this journal, because Dolores, she always adds elephants on her work, because she says it's for good luck, and of course I want her to have tons of good luck, as much as she can have. So I have found all my elephants from my stash. This is really old. I love it. It's so pretty. This is one of my dominoes. And it has elephants on it. This one is special. It's hand cut from wood, and you can see it misses one leg, but it's really old, and yes, I added it because. And also here, I think I found this on a thrift store, but it's cute, and lots of vintage doilies, laces and stuff. A little charm with her letter here, gold stickles, and this butterfly is metal from Graphic 45, and this is a vintage earring I found at the thrift store. Glued it down, and this can be taken off and put around as she wish, or used in other projects. So let's go inside. Really pretty, this beaded trim here as well. And I have also used lots of things that people have sent me in swaps and happy mails. I love using them. Thank you everyone. And I can't mention everything because then it will be super long video. This is from a curtain of mine that didn't like my washing machine, so I cut it up and use it in my projects. And what I did here, this doily wraps around, and at first I glued it and wanted to cut it, and changed my mind because I was thinking Dolores, she can just cut this off if she wants to use it in a different project. And it's open here as well, and it has so she can tuck it inside if she wants. And this has some elements from the kit, and lots of stamping inside, washi tape, and sort of like a secret spot for journaling. And also this one sometimes said, Pooh, the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. Love that. So that's also from the kit. Everything is from the kit unless I say so. So this was an old book page, and a napkin decoupage, and some elements from my stash. Also lovely. And this golden, because I looked at the child and I got to think about the golden books for children. And it's sweet vintage buttons and lots of scraps from laces and trim, and some die cuts. I have used these rings. I found these. They are naturally rusted. I found them in my dad's old workshop. So I grabbed them, and these I bought on vacation in Greece, and I left them dangling because then she can cut them and use them in different projects if she likes to. So maybe you can call it, it has elements from a flowish journal as well, because there are things that she can use in other projects. This Chinese braid trim was on an old skirt of mine, cut it off. And this is actually something my kids had. It's tattoo, but you can use it on paper. You know, wet it and rub it. So gesso on a book page, and here we have some elements as well. Embrace from my stash, a doily cut from my kitchen wallpaper. I use that a lot. A sticker, and it says dance, but there are stickers. Do what you love, love what you do. Decoupage napkin and dance, and it says I love to teach, because that's what Dolores loves, and she loves to dance. So that's why that's in there. And this is some free advertising from jewelry. I glued down a quote: art washes away from solid dust of everyday life, and glossy accented the beads here. And this is ephemera from the kit. These Dolores, I have glued them together so you don't have to try opening all those inserts in the pockets. Another image from the kit and gold elements again. And this is a scrapbook paper that was full of quotes, and I have added them inside some for fun elements, stamping. Some of the papers are dyed with avocado, most of them with very heavily coffee dyed. And there are a lot of these envelopes, and I have used my Wink of Stella, of course, I love that. And they all have these inside. They don't open either, so I won't take out all of these. They are the same. Journaling pages from the kit. And what I did, some of the prints are printed on inkjet, some on laser printer, and I used very, very strong coffee this time. And I decided, because you know the ink will run when you use a printer with inkjet, and I used very hot and very strong coffee, and I just dipped them in quickly and right in the oven. And I just wanted to play and have fun, and I also think Dolores like a little bit grungy look, so I didn't mind it running a little bit, but some of them ran a little bit more than I liked, so I used the back side of the paper, because you can see it has this pretty image that when the ink runs, it gives you the mirrored image on the back, and I used that some places inside here as well. Another envelope, glossy accent here, and this one has some stamping. This is from scrapbook paper, you know, the strip down on the bottom that has the name of the kit, collection. This, another printable. This I added just because it's gold and has lots of glitter, and it's, I think it's from India, some handmade paper, and I left it because I thought Dolores, she can use this in a project. Another elephant sticker, enjoy life, that's a scrap I had. Beautiful, beautiful. I had a hard time picking images from my covers. This is also from my stash. Here I had an envelope that I embossed, and I rubbed some of this Inca gold on here. Die cuts, blings, paper from my stash, napkin again, washi tape, some words. This is a scrap piece of paper with some stamping, and this is from the kit. This was also some paper I had in my stash. And this is, these are from earring that looked like this. So I took this off and added them. It's a trim, it's dyed with avocado. It looks like this. crochet vintage trim, and when you fold it, it creates these loops, so you can hang charms on it. Charm from my stash, and this, love this stamp. And this one as well is a vintage crochet doily from the thrift shop, and you can see it's just a brad. It's not glued together, so these flowers were from my stash, and this, so she can take it apart and use it in other projects as well. This is opened, so she can open the rings, journal inside, close it, so secret journaling again. And it has a tag with another elephant, some stamping, and this is Inca Gold again. I have a stencil with an elephant, some elements from my stash, this from my stash as well. This is a punch that makes these tiny envelopes, and this paper it's actually from my daughter Lisa. She made in kindergarten a very big moth or maybe butterfly thing. It hung on her, from her roof. It was made from, you know, these tin stockings, and they filled like the body of the butterflies, and it had very big wings created with this. I'm not sure, it's something they painted in kindergarten, and when I took that down, you know, it collected dust, and it had to be thrown away. I kept this paper because it's her piece of art, and I love the look of it and the feel of it. So it's just attached to a paper clip. And there another one from the kit. This is a Vellum Envelope, and it has another image from the kit, and this is a postcard. The world is full of magic. Some die cuts I have, and another image from the kit, and you see I have used Vinkostella. This is vellum from my stash. Beautiful. Another earring from thrift shop, and you know, just scraps from my stash. And this is also scrap paper, an envelope I made from an old book page decoupage, and it has an old receipt inside. Lace bling. Papers from my stash. This is from a book. Beautiful image from the kit. Tiny scrap of lace. And this one. Elements from my stash. And you see, I tried to add lots of gold and glitter. And this, it's the same trim again. This is a Tim Holt a clip. It says fragile, and it has a butterfly from my stash. But here you can see I glued this trim onto a paper clip, so you can use it like this. And these journaling pages, they are from Karen's Creations as well. Yes, it's maybe it's an add-on, I don't remember, but you will find them in her store. Some lots of elements with glossy accent and Vinkostella and stickles here. old book pages from when I went to school. Vintage school paper. Lots of quotes in here. This is a paper bag, and I added lots of elements from my stash. Washi tape and pockets and whatnots, and decoupage napkin. And this is from the kit as well. And inside, this is a tiny tag. I just folded it. It's dyed with something I can't remember, but this is fun. It says, "You got the wicked style. I like the way that you are. I am your biggest fan." You know, this was from perfume packaging. So if you have followed me for a while, you know I love to use things from packaging, clothing tags and such things. Another butterfly from Graphic 45 with a brad, and this is from the thrift store. And this is a library card. Another vellum envelope. Images from the kit. Here you can see how their ink ran. And here too. And this is also from the kit, and this is fun. A stamp. "If you're feeling blue, try painting yourself a different color. Hannah, age 8. And I found this tiny little yellow pencil, and it's a stamp that I embossed with gold, an elephant. So I'm having a lot of fun and adding a lot of things just for fun. Flowers from my stash, and some lace dyed with avocado. This was a birthday card. Love the look of it. And I made this paper clip, and it had some writing inside. So this is from a magazine, and it's a perfume sample, and I think Julia Roberts is so pretty. So another thing just for fun. And it has a pocket here with a tiny card inside, and this flips up. It has napkin. This is from a book about friendship, so I liked this image. Two friends hanging out together. It looks so peaceful, and she has a book. This is also a vintage doily, and this flower is not glued. Neither is this. It's fastened with a paper clip, so she can use it in her projects again. This one says memories, and I have gold washi tape behind here, and from the kit, and my vintage school paper again. Lots of places to write on these small pockets. This is a belly band, washi tape, tiny little envelope. Again, it has a golden ring inside, and this on the back side, another piece of my curtain. This is a Tim Holtz envelope. I don't know what material this is, but it has a special smell that I don't like. From my stash. And some napkin again. Washi tape. This is from a dictionary, Norwegian Italian, because Dolores is in Italian. This is called a bookmark, and it's pointed to the Italian word for read, to read, and it says the Norwegian word. Stamping and decoupage, this doily and some glittered elements. This I asked on the library if they had some of these old library pockets. They had just a few, but see, this is from a book and it looks like no one ever borrowed it, and it's kind of sad. But it's there, and this is my favorite image of all the images. Love this. So this folds out. Here we have, this says a stamp here. This is a freebie on Karen's page, and I used glossy accent on these flowers and also stickles. Look how cool, cute. This will be perfect for Easter as well. And it's a pocket. Inside we have this, and on the back the mirror I always add to my swap partners, and it has some backing onto it to protect it. And then this is a vintage letter, and it has the original things inside, because it was something with the where from the air you could guess and send in and win something. So that's also here for fun. And more avocado dyed lace from my stash. Napkin decoupage. Another of those vintage letters, and inside this is just some papers. I bought this in Greece as well at the bookstore, just to have something in a different language. Here is another element that the ink ran through, so I backed them together, and it has the negative side out, but I love the print it leaves. Napkin. Oh, and this flips up and upside down. Elephant. This is heat embossed with gold, a stamp I have, and this paper is from an old vintage drawing from work. It's called a millimeter paper, and it was from the time before computer, when all the drawings were hand drawn. Napkin. This is this seal you use on letters and such. Stamp from a Norwegian post stamp. I cut off a letter. Oh, here's something inside. Write your own story. Another pretty image, and this is from a children's book. This trim is actually from a lamp that I found at the thrift store. I think they were going to throw it away. You know, the things you place on the light bulb on your lamps. I don't know the name of this, but it had this pretty trim around the bottom. This is also an old book page, and some scrapbook paper, some trims, laces and blings, and this is stamp heat embossed. This is some scrapbook paper, stamping, and this is also from a scrapbook paper, So this button here holds this because this flips up. Golden glittery die cut, and then it flips down. This is a vintage drawing again. I love the feel of this paper. It's so soft. So there are some hidden places and pockets here for fun. Hair clip, napkin, and here another beautiful napkin decoupage. This is another of my curtains that broke, and it's laces, and this is dyed with avocado as well. And another from the kit. This has the stamp. That's why I saved these book pages, because some of them had the stamp from the library, and I don't do that anymore. And this is the die cut also from my wallpaper. You can hear it has some texture. My kitchen wallpaper that I love so much, and I have used it a lot. Here are another piece of that trim I showed you, and it has these dangles inside here, and that's from a children's bracelet. It has some flowers and a butterfly, and this you see, she's crying, she is comforting her. Red waist ready, relief stops pain, and some pain-killing pills, and this pretty image. But inside here, this is from a vintage Norwegian magazine, and you see the little nurse for little ills, and that's also something that cures pain. And here, this is a jar that you can also use, because it can stand. If you fill it with things, it can stand. This opium, black opium, you see it's a perfume sample, and the perfume is gone. I backed it with old book page and stamp for fun. This is also from old drawings, and it has those revision fields on the bottom, and it says changes, so, and it flips up. So that was for fun. And let me see, miracles. This is a die cut, and I've used the frontage heat embossing gold and glittery thing here. Another pocket. It was so fun to make this, and I hope it doesn't take me this long before I make another one. This is a paper bag, vintage lace and buttons. Inside, this was gifted to me from Romberg. I love it. It's by Helen Keller. I have been hoarding it. You can pause the video and read it if you want to. It's very touching, and I wanted Dolores to have this. And here we have scraps of lace. Thinking of you. A tag. This is a fabric piece. You might not see it, but it says only for you, and it was from inside a clothing. I cut it out. Vintage earring on a paper clip. And you see, this is my curtain again. This one says this memory belongs to, and it has this, it's a special delivery, and it's an envelope that I got from goldsmith when I bought a little charm from a bracelet, and it has a little gift for Dolores inside, and that can be a surprise. It's something vintage and something I know she loves. A little gift. This shows the back side of a tag, and I just colored it in gold and added stickles to it. This tag here. Another image from the kit. This "You Look Great." It's a button that they gave for free at a clothing store several years ago. This folds up, and she is too fond of books and it has turned her brain. A lady reading. This is also from the kit. And this. And this is, as you see, the corner of an envelope. It's a great way to use your envelopes to make bookmarks. This is from my stash, and I stamped this. Books are my friends. I need to go get out more. This is also backed with vintage drawing paper. This is also from the kit. Another, here you can see how terrible it ran, the ink and the impression on the back side. This folds up, a tag from my stash, and just some place for journaling. And here we have lots of journaling space, and this is a paper bag with this pretty little girl inside from my stash. Trying to stay frame. A golden envelope, love this stamp. Once in a while, right in the middle of an ordinary life, love gives us a fairy tale. And a napkin. This is you and me, Dolores. Look how fun. And one more of these that has those journaling cards inside. Vintage lace. This is from my stash, and this has some tickets and some scrapbook paper inside here. And this folds down, and it has this and some stickers. And it folds up again, and this is a napkin. The queen is always right, and I'm a little bit annoyed by this because I can't remember why I glued it down here, because I know I must have a reason for it, but this journal, it took me forever to make, and I had a lot of pauses making it, so I forgot, and but it's there. But I think I must have had a reason to put it there, but whatever. And another paper bag, elephant from my stash, ticket, beautiful image from the kit again, and also some avocado dyed lace. Inside this paper bag is just more of this lined journaling papers with quotes, and this is fun. This is also from inside one of my clothing. Lavish luxury with love from, and I glued this on because it has that store's name, and that it's a paper clip from Tim Holtz, so I glued it down. More elements from my stash. And another beautiful image. This is some wood that I painted in gold and added some stickles. And these are gold vellum. These keys are also from an earring, and this is from a tablecloth or curtain, again scraps. And I love this. As night falls silently all around, she carefully turns the last page, and this image. Just a tiny scrap of lace, but it's fun to use this. And I had this cross and a butterfly and some stamping. This was from my stash. Story. Some scraps of lace again and die cuts. Lots of fun. This is the back page, and I love this trim. It's very, oh, I can't remember the name of it. I don't think you can see, maybe the light picks it up. I got it when I ordered this, and just in time to get it down there. And also I have used this on around the covers. It's baking paper that has coffee dyeing on it, and the covers are made with a file folder, and on the front cover I also strengthened it with this gold and corrugated cardstock. So live, love, laugh. That's the journal. I hope you like it. Oh, I loved making it, and I love this journal, and love using the rings as well. And please let me know what you think, and if you have any questions about my stamps or what I've used, no matter what you have questions about, please ask. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I'm not sure how long this is, probably very long, but I tried to hurry. I hope you are all well, and thank you for supporting my channel. Please hit that like button, it's free, and if you're not already subscribed, hit that one too. That makes me happy. And until next time, bye bye.